Once a man climbed to the top of a mountain and felt an immense sense of happiness, believing he was the first to achieve this feat. To his surprise, he spotted a monk sitting alone and meditating in the solitude of the mountain top. Astonished, the man approached the monk and asked, "What are you doing here in such a remote place? Aren't you afraid of being alone?" The monk opened his eyes and calmly replied, "I am meditating here. I live alone on this mountain and feel no fear." The man, still amazed, asked, "How do you live alone on this mountain? Don't you feel lonely?" The monk smiled and said, "Solitude is often viewed negatively and many people try to avoid it. However, there are numerous benefits of being alone, which is why I prefer it." Listening to this, the man responded, "Sir, I live in a busy city where life is always bustling. I am constantly surrounded by colleagues, friends, or family members, so I am not accustomed to being alone. Whenever I am alone, I start to feel bored and negative thoughts begin to come into my mind. Please tell me how I can enjoy solitude and what the benefits of being alone are." Listening to this, the monk replied, "If you are truly eager to know, then I will tell you." The monk then began to explain, "The first benefit of being alone is that it can make you more efficient. People who spend a lot of time alone tend to be more efficient in their work. This is because solitude allows your mind to become more focused. When they engage in any task, they can do it with greater concentration and in less time." The second benefit of being alone is that it sparks ideas and creativity within us. When you are alone, various new ideas come to mind. This is why the great inventions of scientists like Einstein, Newton, and others were made possible by the power of solitude. Autistic individuals often prefer being alone because it brings new ideas and thoughts to their minds. Solitude gives your brain the opportunity to wander through the endless skies of imagination, offering new dimensions to your thoughts and enabling you to do many new things. Therefore, if you want to achieve something in life, you must spend some time in solitude. The third benefit of solitude is that people who spend time alone are fast learners. Individuals who live alone tend to learn faster than others. There are two reasons for this. The first is that their concentration level is high, and secondly, they spend more time exploring things or reading books, which enhances their brain's ability to absorb knowledge. As a result, they learn more quickly compared to others. Therefore, students or anyone engaged in intellectual work should try to spend some time alone each day. The fourth advantage of solitude is that those who spend time alone are happier than others. It's often said that true happiness comes from within. If someone cannot be happy alone, they won't be happy even in a crowd. People who spend time alone learn to find happiness within themselves. They feel complete and consider themselves their best friends. Once you become friends with yourself, you can always find happiness within. You won't need to seek happiness outside, as you will feel happy wherever you go. The fifth benefit is that people who spend time alone are good listeners and earn respect in society. Extroverted individuals tend to be more impatient, often not listening fully and interrupting others, which makes them more talkative and can lead to a loss of respect. In contrast, those who spend time alone develop patience. When they converse with others, they listen attentively until the other person has finished speaking. They remain silent most of the time and think before they speak. As a result, when they do speak, people are impressed and they gain a sense of respect. This makes them more beloved by others and garners them greater respect in society. The sixth benefit is that it improves your relationships. This might seem contrary, but silence and solitude actually enhance empathy and the ability to connect with others on a meaningful level. Solitude can help you appreciate the people in your life more and diagnose problems in relationships, as well as recognize your own behaviors and habits, ultimately improving your relationships. The seventh benefit is that it can improve your brain and mental health. Solitude and silence are excellent for your brain, making your mind calm and peaceful. This leads to a decrease in cortisol, the stress hormone, and an increase in dopamine and serotonin, the happiness hormones, making you feel happier than before. The eighth benefit is that spending time alone helps with meditation and increases self-awareness. We all know how important it is to practice meditation to live a relaxed and peaceful life in today's hectic world. However, meditation is not easy for everyone. It requires sitting alone for extended periods and concentrating your mind. One needs to have patience and discipline, and these qualities come naturally to someone who spends time alone. Therefore, those who embrace solitude can easily practice meditation. When you sit with yourself in silence, all your public masks and societal roles are stripped away, leaving you alone with your true self. This solitude allows you to recognize your authentic self and gain deeper knowledge about who you are, making you more self-aware and mindful. After explaining this, the monk said that spending time alone has many benefits, not only for our material lives, but also for our spiritual lives. Therefore, everyone should incorporate some alone time into their daily routine. Hearing this, the man's face was full of gratitude and there was a gleam in his eyes. He took the monk's words to heart and decided to spend some time alone every day. He then bowed to the monk and left. So friends, if you also follow the monk's advice and spend some time alone in solitude every day, you can reap these benefits and transform your life.